Welcome to the lounge, where today we're going to be discussing a crisis that has beset my little neighborhood. It's a crisis that's galvanized the community in a way that has the stay-at-home moms surging through the streets, protesting with flaming brands. They're upset, they're getting together, and they're acting to get change because at our elementary school, some kids have head lice. Now, head lice.
Pediculus humanus capitis.
No, head lice. And this has got the ladies of my neighborhood so upset. You can't believe it. You can't send me an email. You want to know why? Because I've got 200 emails from moms at the school upset because their kid may get a bug on their head.
They're not bugs.
These people are more worried about head lice than they are Ebola, global warming, and bird flu combined. It is a full-on panic.
Well, they're gross. Sure, they're gross, but they're not bugs.
They're not bugs.
No, they're parasites that live on your head and they suck your blood.
Okay.
Do you know how often they eat?
No, I don't know how often they eat.
4 hours. Every 4 hours. Oh, and have you ever had lice before?
No.
Okay, if you had lice before.
How am I going to get lice, Brad?
Head-to-head
That would
contact.
be the loneliest freaking lice. That would be like the lice stuck in the. I don't have a
Not
rug
allowed to
in
eat
this
up
fight.
there.
Can they live? Could they live in your back hair? Because then,
Cities.
go ahead and just
Cities.
delete that visual image from your mind.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, if you did have lice and they bit you, would you feel it?
Yes.
No, you wouldn't feel it because they inject some kind of anesthetic into your head when they bite you.
Okay, does it kill you? Is my question. Does
No.
it kill you because otherwise, why are these parents freaking out so bad about a couple of bugs?
Well, they're gross.
These
they're
ladies
gross.
they're dragging their kids out of school and doing like a prophylactic head shave on the kid. You know what I mean?
They're putting condoms on kids' heads? That's completely unnecessary. They've got these no-knit policies in schools. Completely unnecessary, too.
What do you mean? What?
No knit. You know what a knit is? Did we just talk about that?
I know what a nitwit is.
It's a lice egg. Let's do a little lice fact or fiction.
Okay, lice fact or fiction.
Okay,
Let's go.
here we go.
That sounds great.
Yeah. You got
What do
nits.
you do? How do you know about lice?
You need to know about these things, man. Come on, got kids. You're having it right now. Your kids are in a school that have some lice. You need to know the facts about lice. Okay, here's one deal. Fact or fiction? Got nits, you're gonna get lice.
Yes, nits are lice eggs. So if you got the eggs, it means you're gonna have. Why are you shaking your head?
No. If you've only 1 in 5 kids that have the nits actually develop adult lice.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. So the eggs,
They just don't
lice
hatch
make lots of
and they
eggs
come.
that don't hatch, or
Yeah.
what?
Oh yeah, they're not very good hatchers. So 1 in 5 actually develop the actual adult lice.
Do you subscribe to Play Lice or something like that for the articles?
It's very interesting. So these no-knit policies, these no-knit bans in school are keeping a lot of kids out of school that should be in school because they're not going to get lice.
Knit Weekly.
Yeah.
I saw that in your inbox.
Well, yeah, it's a good
Okay,
one.
so that's a fiction.
That's a
Nits?
fiction.
Okay,
fiction.
what else? Give me another.
If your child gets lice, do you have to clean everything in the house? You scrub it, use Clorox,
Yes.
throw out all the
Okay,
furniture?
this may be the only thing that explains to me the hysteria is that when your kid comes home with a lice, you've got to bag all the stuffed animals. Each one you got to bag them up and tie it up. You got to clean all the bedding and you got to cover everything in plastic and then you have to burn the house down.
No,
To the ground.
Wrong. Fiction. You see, what you need to do is take your pillowcases and throw them in the dryer for a little bit. But you don't need to do all this other stuff. You can't get lice from teddy bears or sitting down on the sofa. Because the lice that would fall off your child's head onto these things, they're sick or they're elderly. They can't jump that high.
Wait. Somebody's doing
head-to-head
exit
contact.
interviews with lice that are
Head-to-head
on the
contact.
floor?
Head-to-head contact.
Whose job is that? How do you know it's a sick lice?
Well, they just
got a
don't.
fever?
They're not going to leave. They got the good stuff
Okay,
here.
give me
They're
one
not
more.
leaving. Okay, let's see. One more. All right. Lice like long hair better than short hair?
Well, now you got me thinking about it. Yes, because, well, I mean, everybody's worried about the girls and their long hair. So yes, long hair, lice like that. It's more environment.
No, fiction. They like short hair better because it's a long way to, see the hair down to here, long way to climb to get to the restaurant. Like climbing to the top of a restaurant that's on top of a building, you have to climb the building to get to it. They want the short hair, so you just jump right down to the scalp. So short hair, they like it better than long hair, and they like clean hair better than dirty hair.
Okay, I've got a proposal.
Okay.
Instead of getting all worried about, various ways to get rid of lice,
Yes. Easy to do.
I think we should take a lesson from our chimpanzee cousins, and we should just groom one another.
Picking and grinning.
Get together with your children and groom them.
That's disgusting.
And there's good protein there. If you've got multiple children, let them groom each other. It's quality time you spend just quietly grooming one another.
Yeah, that's
So think about that if your kids get lice.
Here's what you got to do. I don't think that's lice. All you have to do, comb your child's hair, go get some of the over-the-counter lice shampoo. That usually works. Gone in a couple of days. No big deal.
So, everything you ever needed to know about lice.
Yeah.
Here in the lounge. That whole thing made my head itch.
It should, but you're right. Your back, and arms, dude. Arms could itch like that.
Oh, man. I gotta go get a wax.
Yeah.